Afternoon baseball here on the Ready now, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This is lined to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Bundy has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Aaron Judge comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, David.
In there, strike one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, David Dahl, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he lays off there, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0, here it is. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0, you can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tanaka pauses, and the pitch. Dull, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Josh Bell is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Torres.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Hit well towards the hole. There is La Stella. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Here's Tommy La Stella now as he rips it on the ground to second. Torres at the bag. On to first, and they get them both. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard to the right side. Bell brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Now batting.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And the pitch. Scorched to third, fielded by Rendon. And there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andujar.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Now here it comes.
Ji-Man Choi.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Now in the box, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fletcher.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Fouled away. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Down the first baseline. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding into the box, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The first baseman.
Now the pitch. Anthony Rendon is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The count now at 2-1. The pitch. To 2-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Josh Bell the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Brett Gardner. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Gary Sanchez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now. Now here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. DJ LeMahieu is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's fouled away. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Popped up. Rendon is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Aaron Judge.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Riding in once again, Justin Upton. He reached on a single in his first try.
The right fielder, Justin.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella, as he drives a liner to right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Digging in, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. At the plate now, David Fletcher, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. A 1-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. popped him up. Bell backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now batting, Torres, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Dahl is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Dahl.
The left fielder, David.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. David Dahl is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Hot shot on the ground to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
The third baseman, the first pitch.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
2-1.
On the ground to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Jacob Barnes comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 40, Jacob.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Too much dip on the sinker. laid off for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. From the stretch. Lifted into center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Justin Upton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. Urshela is over to take a look at it. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Here now the 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 side. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Zach Britton takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Brandon Marsh will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 89, Brandon Marsh.
Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jurickson Profar.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Chopped at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Brian Goodwin will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Late that time for a strike. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. And he strikes him out as well. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out. But it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Hansel Robles takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 57, Hansel.
First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting,
to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Yes, the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
playing 2-2.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, David Fletcher.
And leading up for the Angels,
first pitch on its way.
Shortstop, ball 1, David Fletcher. Ball.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Hit down the line at first. Ottavino, originally from New York State. He throws a slider, a two-seamer, and a cutter. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
The center fielder, number 27.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Left side, Torres brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Aroldis Chapman answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now for L.A., Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Justin Upton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Two and 0 now. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3 runs already home here. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Jonathan Holder takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Well, I think this is a smart move, guys. He's pretty well known that he's less of a threat from the left side of the plate, so this could prove to be a good job of playing the matchups.
First offering on its way. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Brett Gardner.
Designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Josh Hader is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Josh Hader.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Pulled toward right center field. Trout giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Chad Green enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 57.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jurickson Profar. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Green, 28 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and a curveball. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 to him now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The shortstop,
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
No strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batter, left fielder, David.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Keller, the home plate umpire. David Dahl to the plate now as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
That's by him for strike one.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Here's the 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Mike Trout, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with two gone in the bottom of the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Torres scoops it up, and they will get the force in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Yankees led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Masahiro Tanaka is the winning pitcher of record. Dylan Bundy pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy.